After we calculated the variance, and we need to look at the standard deviation. The reason we introduced the standard deviation is because the variance will exaggerate the variability. So do you remember what the numeric of the variance look like? So you use each observation minus mean and powered by 2. So once you powered by 2, which means you try to exaggerate the variability of each observation. How can we cancel the exaggeration of the variance? So we will square root of a variation. Then we create a new statistic called the standard deviation. The standard deviation of the data set is a positive square root of a variance. So once we get variance, we will very easy to get the standard deviation by taking the positive square root. It is measured in the same unit as the data, making it more easily interpreted than the variance. Again, the variance exaggerates the variability. However, we can use the square root, the positive square root, to cancel the exaggeration. The standard deviation is computed as follows. For the sample, we just use the square root of a sample variance. For the population, we just square root of the population variance. So, after we learn the standard deviation, do you think it is the best way to measure the dispersion of the dataset? Obviously, some people will say no, because we want to also consider the central tendency in our statistic. So in that case, in next video, we will introduce the the CV. So do you know what's CV? And in next video, we will let you know what is CV.